everybody, it's Megan, or themeowthvader, and we are going to do my very late September wrap-up. So, I read 36 books in September. Yes, that's right, 36. So we're just going to kind of like rapid fire all of these, and then we'll do some stats. So, I read The Hunter by Kerrigan, Byrne, Immortal in Death, Rapture in Death, Ceremony in Death, and Vengeance in Death by J.D. Robb, Hold Me by Courtney Milan, Real Murders by Charlaine Harris, An Extraordinary Union by Alyssa Cole, Neanderthal Marries Human, Friends Without Benefits, Love Hacked, Beauty and the Mustache, and Ninja at First Sight by Penny Reid. The entire Dark Planet Warriors series, so Dark Planet Warriors, Dark Planet Falling, Into the Light, Out of the Darkness, Dark Side Blues, Forged in Shadow, Infinity's Embrace, Electric Heart, and Brilliant Starlight, all by Anna Carven. There's more. Let's see. A Daring Arrangement by Joanna Shupe. Sacrifice to the Beast by Jessa Kane. The Girl in Red by Christina Henry. The Honey Badger Chronicles, so Hot and Badgered in a Badger Way and Badger to the Bone by Shelly Laurenston. A Girl Like Her and Damaged Goods by Talia Hibbert. Break Your Glass Slippers by Amanda Lovelace. One to Watch by Kate Stayman-London. Silver Bells by C.J. Hunt. The Main Event by Shelly Laurenston. Gilded Rose by Emma Hamm. And finally, The Secret Note by Lauren Rowe. That was a lot of books. Let's do some stats. So I read 36 books total. 6 were ebooks. 30 were audiobooks. 1 thriller horror. 1 poetry collection. 5 murder mysteries. And then 29 romance books. So let's break down the romances. So we had 3 historicals, 12 contemporaries, 10 sci-fi fantasy, and then 4 paranormal romances. And now we'll go over my woos and my woofs. So top 5 and bottom 5. So let's do woofs first. Let's end on high notes. So my biggest disappointments or least favorite books read were, in no particular order, Brilliant Starlight, which is the last book in the series from Anna Carven, Break Your Glass Slipper, which is the newest poetry book from Amanda Lovelace, One to Watch by Kate Stayman-London, Badger to the Bone, which is the last book in the Honey Badger Chronicles by Shelly Laurenston, and then The Secret Note by Lauren Rowe. Most of these, they weren't bad. They were just disappointments. The Secret Note was bad. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. The first 2 books in the Honey Badger Chronicles were so funny, and the last book it was lacking, and the romance didn't feel real, and there wasn't as much funny stuff, and so I was just disappointed. One to Watch, I was really excited for because I like the idea of like a behind the scenes of The Bachelor, basically, and it just gave me a lot of bad feelings. So I was not a fan. And then Break Your Glass Slipper, I think it might have been a problem with the formatting of the book, because on ebook it just wasn't formatted the way it is in her normal books, and it was really hard to read. Brilliant Starlight, the last book in the Dark Planet Warriors, alien romance series. Just, it felt like it didn't need to happen. So it felt very contrived, and I just was like, ugh, we could have gone without this entirely. So yeah, those are my woofs. So let's do my woos. So, this one, in a particular order, we have number 5, which is A Daring Arrangement by Joanna Shupe. It is a romance between a lady from England and then a rich guy from New York. And it's historical fiction. It's very cute. I really liked it. So yeah, so that's number 5. Number 4 is Hot and Badgered. Hot and Badgered was the first book in the Honey Badger Chronicles, and it made me laugh so hard. So I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Number 3 was Beauty and the Mustache. I read a lot of the Knitting in the City books, and I really liked this one. I liked like the family dynamic. I really like books with like big families in them. So I really liked the family dynamic in that one. Number 2 was The Girl in Red by Christina Henry. And I don't really like thriller horror type books. It takes me a while to get into them, or I just find them kind of boring at the start and I can't continue reading because I just can't bring myself to do it. But this one, it hooked me. I had that like nervous energy about it. I couldn't put it down. And so it's my second favorite book. It was really good. The only thing I think that kept it from being my first favorite book is the fact that it's about a pandemic that the country responded to very poorly and then got out of control. And I was like, too real. And then number 1 was In a Badger Way, the second book in the Honey Badger Chronicles. It was funnier than the first one. There were more people in it that I just like really enjoyed. So I got to see like more dynamics in families. And the main love interest is a panda bear. And a human who acts like a panda and shifts into a panda and is very just blasé about life and only wants to eat bamboo is just, for some reason, really, really funny to me. And so it was just the most enjoyable read. Was it, like, literary-wise the best book I read? No. Was it enjoyment-wise the book that helped to cleanse my soul? Yes. So those are my books, and this was probably a really fast, like, rapid-fire wrap-up, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to summarize 36 books, so I will probably from now on, because I read an average of, like, 25 to apparently 36 books in a month. So I'm going to work on doing these every like 2 weeks. So that way it's kind of easier. So I'll do like a 2-week wrap up, another 2-week wrap up, and then the end of the month we'll do like facts, stats, and standouts or something. So with that, I hope that y'all have a wonderful start to your week, and I will see you tomorrow. All right.